Alright everybody, pulling into Yankee Harbour here in the South Shetland Islands. Unfortunately our morning landing was cancelled at Deception Island due to a giant iceberg that was blocking the very small entrance into the volcano into that island, so we ended up having to skip it. But hopefully we'll be able to do the afternoon one here at Yankee Harbour. If we do, this will be our last actual landing before we start the journey north across the Drake Passage for the next couple of days as we make our way back up towards Ushuaia.
I was really looking forward to Deception Island.
Yeah, Deception Island looked pretty cool on the outside, but we got that triple outing yesterday, which makes up for it, I think.
Wow.
We did 3 excursions, and if we get this afternoon one, I'll be happy. But
Massive fucking glacier.
looks kind of choppy out there at the moment and a little rainy / snowy. I think a few flakes. But yeah, hopefully we'll at least get to do one last landing here. And then the next 2 days will be at sea, and then we'll make our way back up north across to Ushuaia. And then we'll be actually going back into the shadow of the Earth. We've been in Polar Day for the last 3 or 4 days now, so it actually has not gotten all the way dark since the whole time we've been down here in Antarctica. So we'll be heading back
4
into
days of straight daylight.
pretty much, yeah. The last 3 nights. Yeah, we've been in. They don't technically call it Polar Day unless you pass 66 and a third south, which is the Antarctic Circle. But
Yeah,
I count it as Polar Day if you get daylight, even if the sun has actually already set. But,
yeah, it's like bright as fuck. Even at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's polar daylight. I don't care what your degrees say, Mr. Scientist.
yeah. Polar Day, technically the sun has to be over the horizon, but it still sets. It just doesn't get dark all the way, which is pretty awesome. So I'll call it my own Polar Day. But yeah, we haven't seen night sky for at least 4 days now, so probably get a little bit tonight since we'll be going northbound again. Okay, here I'm dropping anchor.
Might have to push again.
Uh-oh. But Antarctica's truly been amazing. Absolutely an amazing place. You gotta come here to experience it for yourself. The videos and pictures will bring back the memories, but they won't even compare to actually being here and seeing all this firsthand.
What's the latitude where it starts being complete polar daylight?
The latitude is complete polar daylight is 66 and a third. I forget the exact. It's like around 66 degrees and a
Oh,
third.
it's 66.
We didn't quite get down to 66.
South 33 west.
It's just the latitude, not the longitude.
What parallel are we at? Like 64.
Oh, right now we're more north than that. We're at like 63 now.
Okay.
The furthest point that we got down was actually our continental landing, which was 64 degrees and 40 minutes south. So only about a degree and a half away from the Antarctic Circle. That was our furthest southern point, and then we started venturing north. That was when we did the continental landing and where I did both of the kayaking, and Angie did the morning kayaking off the mainland as well, which is amazing.
That's interesting how 66 north and 66 south are both like the same.
Yeah, when we were in Iceland, we
Diametrics
were about at this same latitude in Iceland earlier this year. It was around 65, I think a hair over 65 degrees north in Iceland. We didn't quite get to the Arctic Circle in Iceland, and we didn't quite get to the Antarctic Circle down here in Antarctica, but it was about basically the same latitude in the same year. Iceland, we were there obviously in their winter, so the daylight was much shorter.
I hadn't realized that.
10:30 a.m. sunrise and 4 p.m. sunset in Iceland. Here in Antarctica, you got the 11:10. I think it was the latest technical sunset. 11:10, 11:15ish. And then like sunrise back up the next day, like 2:45 a.m.
Latitude and longitude has always confused me, so I guess it's kind of a shocking new fact to me to think that that the Arctic and the Antarctic are the exact same diametric circle.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, 66 north and then 66 south is like,
yeah.
Basically, that's where the penumbra stops.
Yeah, the Antarctic Circle and the Arctic Circle are both the same degrees away from the poles.
Like, for somebody who's never understood latitude or longitude, that's like a little...
Good way to understand latitude and longitude is your cross ones. Just think of it as climbing a ladder up the globe to the North Pole, or down if you're going from the equator. Longitude is the verticals.
Oh, yeah.
Which line up with the prime meridian, which runs through London.
I'm actually just starting to understand how they work. It's one of those things that have always confused me, but they've talked about it so much on this trip that I'm finally starting to click up here.
Yeah, Anya always announces our position every morning wherever we're at over the announcements, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we're right around 63 degrees, I think 20 minutes south right now, so we've already gone like almost a whole degree, or actually a little more than a degree back north since our most southern point on this trip, which was at that mainland landing at Yankee Harbour, where I knocked off my 7th continents just a couple days ago.
Yes.
Angie got her 6th.
I'm OCD, I want my 7th, but not anytime soon because I need more money first.
Me too. This has been amazing, but man alive has this been expensive.
Oh
but
my God.
it's worth it though, worth every penny. Absolutely a great experience. Hopefully we'll see everybody out there. Oh, and one other thing, I'm out of memory cards. So right now this video is rolling on internal memory on this video camera.
I was taking pictures last night and I was like, oh, there's 4 pictures left on this. This is gonna work. And then I was using that last night and it said there was only 4% battery. I was like, my unlucky number is 4 apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got about an hour and a half left on this on internal memory, and I got a memory, I still got about 2 hours of playtime on the GoPro, and then on my main camera there I got a 16 gig in there. I think that still has most of the memory card that's currently in there, but other than that, that's it. And the memory card that was in there was full as well. The time lapse has one in it that's got that I just put in there. I may have to use it if I don't use the time lapse as much, but yeah, all the extra memory cards are put away in my bag.
It's because I'm fucking cameras up, fucking shit up, Mr. Camera.
Yeah. Crazy sweetie. But yeah, I got probably 8 or 9 memory cards like already packed away. Hopefully we'll see everybody out there here at Yankee Harbour.